Actually, I think we might finally have a good enough lockpick skill. Ooh, silver ring. This thing has been mocking us the whole game. Let's finally bust this open. Huh. Knock shot, swim, shoot. 98% chance that someone has gone wild. Okay. I think that's a Gary collection quest. We'll just hang on to that. As long as we're here, we'll sell that ring.
Always a pleasure.
Ready as it gets. 'Cause yeah, the Sabbat Hotel is another linear slugfest, and there's a lot less going on than in the Society of Leopold. Alright, Hallowbrook Hotel is which way? 8 down this way. Ah. Okay, I like that the bad guy hideout is literally like down the just down the street from Venture Tower. Oh man, do your spies do anything at all? Surely you must have them. Anyway, there's no direct way in, but I believe, there's no way in through the main entrance, but I believe there is an opening in an alleyway. Yes, here we go. So yeah, this was not accessible to be earlier in the game, but now we can use this to get inside. Handy little lift. Okay, just a second. Okay, looks like we're back up once again. Alright, ready as it gets. So, yeah, Twitch is still being Twitch. I apologize for that. But anyway, we are ready to go into the Sabbat hideout, which is in the hotel just like a couple blocks away from Venture Tower. Again, I question what it is the Prince's employees do all day if they're not actually looking out for things like this, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, this is essentially a... Actually, this looks a little bit different. They might have redone this level a little bit in the unofficial patch. What I remember from the base game is more like the Plague Bearer quest when we went through the abandoned building. This is a little more... This looks a little more involved. So I'm actually fairly interested in what we do here. So anyway... We're basically just here to find the Sabbat leader and take him out. There are only a couple points of interest along the way. But I do kind of appreciate the effort if this... I'm going to have to refresh my memory on the old layout, because I remember it being just kind of this claustrophobic shithole instead of something like this, which is still obviously run down, but has a little more artistic flair to it. I'll put this. Where is everybody? Oh Jesus, what is that? Ah, oh, fuck me! Thought we were done with these things. Okay, so... Jesus Christ. Alright, so... Bit of foreshadowing there. We're going to be up against some of the flesh constructs that we fought earlier. Thankfully not the... You're obvious spawning in right in front of me can go straight to hell. Oh Jesus! Okay, they're everywhere. Alright. So yeah, thankfully not the little speedy bastards. But just one more thing to be on our toes about. The Sabbat are going to be using a mix of... The Sabbat are going to be using a mix of firepower, numbers, and a few nasty tricks we haven't seen before. But unlike the society, we have a open area with a reasonable amount of cover here. And there aren't as many enemies sniping at us from a distance. Alright. Damn it. Alright, so I think what's happening is the fencing on that railing is acting as a barrier, even though I just saw that tracer go through it. So, what the hell, game? Okay, yeah, there. Yeah, Twitch is just being Twitch tonight. So this is interesting. We're gonna be finding a mix of their ghouls as well, and some of the more feral fellows like this guy. Oh yeah, this thing's got some pepper to it. Can I? Yes. All right. I heard that. You get closer. Can I upgrade my ranged combat? Firearms is at max. Yeah, let's bump up perception. Like how this guy's just gonna stand there and take it. I do appreciate the sportsmanship. Alright, looks like Twitch just flat out stopped. Hang on. Okay, back on again. There's one more above us. Oh, goddamn. Ah, he slowed me. Oh, back off. Hey. I think that cleared it out. Now, burning question, where do we go from here? Huh. Oh, probably that elevator there. Yeah, here we go. Do I get in there? Apparently not. Oh, I see it. I think you gotta drop down from an upper floor. Or try the working one. If there is indeed a working one. No, there is not. Yeah, I was saying that at the start of this. I think the unofficial patch changed the layout of the place. Because, yeah, I remember it being more claustrophobic, like the cult mission. So maybe now some doors are open. No, that's locked. I actually kind of dig it. I just think they need to do some signposting about where exactly you're supposed to go next. Since the fight was naturally leading me up. think one of these doors must go further in. In fact, yeah, right, I came in there, and there's another door over here that leads further in. Then why would it let me go downstairs and trigger a massive fight? Well, it says exit. Does that go outside? Okay, yeah, here we go. This I remember. This is more the tight quarters I was talking about. Actually, this will be a great place to demonstrate the flamethrower. Right, okay, so we are going to have, as mentioned, we are going to have some human/ghoul opposition. In addition to vampires who break down the door and then, because I'm in stealth mode, don't realize I'm here. So you know what? We're going to abuse this. Let's see if I can get around. Son of a bitch. Apparently not. So, yeah. The flamethrower is this game's apex predator. It incinerates basically everything. Also, I like how the... So, yeah, the claws are that creature's weapon, and they're left hanging in the air when you incinerate them. I think there were some. Where'd that go? There you are. Actually, hang on a second. You, chop me off. So yeah, these guys are more of a determined nuisance than anything. The vampires and the Tzimisce creations are the real problem. We won't use all our flamethrowers for this. We will use this tank first. It eats through ammo real damn quick. You really only need a light touch in order to set someone ablaze, and then they're basically done. Especially if they're supernatural. Yeah. Long pork, coffin jerky, both burn the same. Quite. I heard that. Something's... So yeah, this is just a big old shooting gallery. And honestly, this is kind of a relief after the Society of Leopold. Actually, hang on a second. This, I think... Yeah, that I think is one of their blood dolls. And it's actually kind of horrific, because they believe they are blinded, and essentially just there for this feed. Rather nightmarish if you think about it. Yeah. Come here, you. That's it. Well, the environment isn't terribly interesting, and where did you come from? I do kind of appreciate the sense that you're fighting an enemy using mixed opposition. You got some of them using guns, some of them more openly monstrous, coming at you in melee. Drink time, alright. Some of them are human, or mostly human. You've got the Tzimisce creations mixed in. It's a good variety of enemies to deal with. Honestly, I kind of feel bad for this guy. Can I... just trying to see... Yeah, you can kind of see his eyes are all bloodied, so essentially they keep these guys blinded and essentially as human cattle to feed on. Honestly, I feel like the best thing you can do for these people is just make it quick. Sorry, buddy. Nightmare's over. Oh, how is humanity lost? I call bullshit. Okay, I guess technically that might be a patch change. Because I remember you could feed on those guys to death and not cost humanity. Well, actually, shit. That costs double the humanity shift. Hey! Perils of being Toreador. Ah, well, lesson learned. Anyway. So, no mercy killing for those guys. If I were to reset the stream, Twitch played me the same D4 ad again and again, and the ad didn't much as stutter while Carl was on his throbbing the whole time. I know, it's great, isn't it? Twitch is just in prime Twitch condition tonight. I'll reset one more time before the final boss of this. I mean, the boss of this section. If I recall right, there are no real hidden loot to find, like in the society. So you just kind of encourage to quickly room clean. Now, you notice because we have good defense, these guys can't even scratch us with their knives. So it's not a terrible idea to have a melee weapon as a backup. The dudes with the glowy shit on their arms are a bit of a problem. But at this point, nothing we can't handle. Also, I like how that broke down and nothing actually punched through it. Oh, come on! You know what? Hold on a sec. I'm going to wind the clock back a little bit. Killed a civilian. Thanks for the headband, Kirby. Yeah, see, I view it as a mercy killing because they are blinded, nearly insensate slaves that exist mainly as human cattle and probably have been... I don't know, I assumed all this is like fate worse than death, and at best I'm making it quick for them. And previously the game agreed with me on this, but apparently not anymore in the patch. Go figure. In case you haven't figured it out already, Twitch is being horrendous tonight. Oh, god damn it. Okay. We are going to have to be tactical with this, because these damn... Somehow going in, spraying automatic weapons has led to unintentional casualties. Who could have thought it? Yeah, in hindsight, I do kind of appreciate what they're doing here. It's mostly just that the level aesthetics are bland. But in looking more carefully, they are doing some interesting tricks with the environment. There's a lot of people busting through walls to surprise you. And again... Hospital, yeah. And yeah, they're using mixed tactics. Some enemies attacking at range. Some closing the gap. Applying multiple points of pressure. And giving the sense of an enemy using an unpredictable set of tactics. This is where it kind of pays to diversify as well, and be prepared to take some damage. A little low on assault rifle ammo. Figures the one thing I have bullets to spare for is the one thing that hasn't been doing too well. Also, I am amused by the implication that you can, in fact, kill a vampire with a burst from a submachine gun, and it's just a question of aiming it at the right spot. I mean, you know, in-game... I mean, you know, out of character, it's because we are skilled enough... No, let's just go back to the exit. We're skilled enough that we're doing enough damage to overwhelm their resistance to blunt soaking. Blunt weapons, which is technically qualifies as. But I like the idea of just somehow being good enough a shot that you're able to easily kill a vampire with small arms. 30 seconds for that line to go through. Yeah, it is. Twitch is being awful tonight. Shadowrun server had drama. Oh, sorry to hear it. Yeah, I know you're working on your character concept for a while. There always is a tabletop setting I wanted to get into more. It was a bit of... my early exposure to that was the SNES and Genesis games, which were interesting for different reasons. But kind of incomplete pictures as to what the setting constitutes. Anyways, sorry about the drama. That definitely doesn't sound fun. The thing about sitting down for tabletop is it's kind of a project to get ready for a session. So you do your damnedest to make it work, and when something complicates matters, you just feel like it's a lot of wasted effort. Depending on how bad it was, obviously. Alright, so there is the civilian there. Huh. Why does this feel like a thing's gonna bust through here? Ah! Right idea, wrong wall. Now, if I recall right, we can get more things to bust through walls by proximity, and if we're in stealth mode and sufficiently far away from them, they won't engage us. Yes! Perfect. Alright. Let's see if we can get behind this thing. He's not going to make it easy for us. Can we pick stuff up? Yes. Perfect. Alright. Oh, save that. Ah, damn it. Alright, yeah, no chance to be doing anything clever here. Actually, probably a good idea to have auspex on as much as possible. Nothing else that'll help me distinguish neutral targets in here. Again, I feel kind of bad feeding on these guys, so I'd like to leave them alone if at all possible. Their night's been rough enough. If we could find an enemy ghoul, we'll have our fill off that instead. But it is there if you want to top yourself off, and you don't necessarily have to kill when you feed, obviously. We do have some tricks waiting for us. Ooh! Okay, there's one right there. Or three of them, actually. So you see, we haven't run into this model before. And if I recall right, the second we announce our presence, they're going to do something annoying. And this is another case where the game is introducing stuff that exists in the world of darkness, but the game doesn't really contextualize it. It's just something else you're kind of expected to be ready for. So yeah, some of the Sabbat vampires will have abilities that are in the system, but are not accessible to the player. Almost skilled enough to run 5e Shadowrun. Message will arrive 5 minutes from now. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like we're communicating at light speed. Every message just gets further and further away. You know what? I'll stand up and see what she can do. I'm curious. Okay, no, she just got... Oh, I see. She's got some... Damn. Alright, we're gonna need to start being judicious with ammo. We can't exactly resupply out here. Oh, hey! Perfect! This is exactly what I need. Come here. Hey, 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 damn it! I was drinking! It was my juice box. Get your own. Some people, I swear. Hey, here's another one. Alright, good. Ah! Yeah, yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright, I see you. You're down there. This is definitely a place where a good-ish melee skill is handy, because that helps overcome enemies' feed defense. Stronger enemies can shrug you off in the middle of combat. And this is one of the rare cases where that's kind of an issue. Aha! You shot your friend. One can run Shadowrun, one can also run Eclipse Phase and make Elf Morph. Aha, behind you. Sabbat, more like blind as a bat. Haha! That really only works in print, but yeah, well. Yeah, but then you have to run Eclipse Phase. Alright. Oh, yeah. Get a bit dry here. You know what? Come here. You top me off. Actually do single shots here. Got an ad, 3 seconds of video, and then the same ad. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's kind of the interesting thing about Shadowrun. It's got a little something for everybody. That was what it drew me initially to the setting as well. Fucking Christ. Okay. What do I still have ammo for? Not much. Son of a bitch. I think I'm gonna have to get creative here. There's still a couple more problem things to fight. Come here. But yeah, the novel thing about Shadowrun is that mix of the science fiction elements and the fantastical. And you know, it is... Oh, hey. That, I mean... The idea is more well-traveled these days, but Shadowrun still has a distinct flavor to it that's kind of hard to find. Fuck. Damn, that aggravated damage is really killing me here. Ah, shit! Oh! God damn, that got me. Message really did take 5 minutes to Oh, man. Where the hell back here? Yeah, it's funny you're getting this. Yeah, the stream delay is such that I died and went back to the room with the goth chicks in it. In the time it took for the room with the goth chicks to appear for the first time on stream. We are definitely going to have to abuse stealth to preserve ammo here. There we go. Alright. Actually, hang on a second. Do any of these have ammo? Boy, that'd be nice. You think these guys would have like, places to store ammo? Actually, very surprised they don't. You know what? Hold on a second. Why not? Let's conserve ammo. Power of science. Quite. Alright, how about this? Nice. Probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the not-Glock. At least not before I was actually done with the ammo for it. Either that, I should have bought way more Desert Eagle ammo. Lesson learned for next time. Hang on a second. As long as you're going to come barging through the door, you might as well give me something for the effort. Ah! Ah! Hey! Bad feral, I was feeding. Come here. Alright. Ah! Hey! I was managing my inventory. It was very rude of you. I like how that guy just went over there and stared at a wall. In the middle of a firefight, no less. Alright. Now we're gonna need, that last sniper. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, this is bad. You know what? Let's save. How about this? Alright. Come here. The more I hear it, the more it fits. Alright, there's one more ghoul over there. He's probably not alone. Come here, you. Top me off. Oh, come on. Alright, down we go. Alright, just a second. Okay, stream restarted one more time. Probably for the last time tonight. Yes, we've gotten through the chaff encounters, and now we get to the slightly more problematic enemies. Not just by their numbers. Alright, let's see. Can we surprise these guys? It's worth trying. Yep. Answer's that. No, hold on a second. This is definitely a fight where you want to conserve resources as much as possible. Because, yeah, when we weren't maxed out on ammo, we bought quite a bit. So just, this is how much they're throwing at you. Nothing could be worse than the hostile goth. You might be surprised. Although I forget what form this boss takes. Or mini-boss, I should say. Alright. Let's make use some more Glock ammo. Killing stuff at range behind cover with the Glock is problematic. There we go. Actually, he might not have been behind cover. Ah, well. Alright, yeah, you may notice this room has kind of a peculiar arrangement. Two stairways going up, an assortment of cover out there, and a well-lit doorway is an obvious point of interest. Almost like something's about to happen when we go in there. Let's see, is there a opening? Do we have to just shimmy over the bar? I think we do. Yeah, here we go. Jump on here. Yeah, I feel that, Ivory. It just ain't right, I tells ya. Alright. So yeah, this is a unique enemy here. A Sabbat discipline we really have no knowledge about that just causes these explosions near various points in the room. I think it actually does correspond to those barrels, I'm not sure why. And, of course, they put fire down, so you can't just run up close. The shield blocks the direct approach. So we need a way up. Oh, wait, no. We just wait until he drops the shield. Yeah, on the one hand, the level itself isn't that interesting, but on the other hand, I do kind of like this sequence because it shows that the game is still going to introduce things that it hasn't tutorialized or given the player cause to expect, but are part of the setting. Exactly, he's got artillery. There we go. I think we're just going to need some single-shot high damage on him when his shield drops. Basically like fighting Bach. Ow! Less. Oh, hey, the fire went down. Cool. Get fucked. Outlasted your spell, bitch. Alright. Oh, I guess we don't go there. Alright, fair enough. Is there another way we go? Unless we break these off? I do like he had an Uzi and he just didn't use it. That would be a very Shadowrun mage thing to do. Just have a gun. Oh, there you are. That's the next way forward. You just have a gun and try not to get caught not using it, because security will prioritize you as soon as they know who the mage is. And yeah, ideally by then you'll have neutralized security. But there's a reason Geek the Mage is a thing. Dropping his fire, classic. Quite. He made one mistake. He stopped doing the thing that was very effective. Yeah, it's gotta be something specific. Something unique to... It's gotta be something that exists in the lore. The game's usually pretty good about not pulling stuff completely out of left field. Alright, so, we got this room full of blood. And you recall we've been fighting some of these Tzimisce creations. There's really only been one Sabbat leader we've had to deal with here in LA. That would be the one we encountered in the Hollywood Hills. Hey! Welcome back, Steve Bloom. Long time no see.
I recognize the smell of your blood, young Cainite. Very potent. Greater than our last meeting. I could smell it, even over the flood of my fallen brethren. Doesn't that make you wonder?
I'm not really a wonder kind of guy here. Yeah. Didn't I kill you already? This time I'll finish the job.
Puppet. The strength of your blood is all that saved you from yourself. Wretched, weak-minded mongrel. The blood is wasted in you. Wasted!
I don't know, I like to think I'm making pretty good use of it. But, yeah, what are you talking about?
Miserable, ignorant gutter spawn. You are blind. The sarcophagus must be destroyed.
Yeah, too bad. Not gonna happen.
I will do it myself if I must. And you will be purified. It is the blood that he is speaking through. The blood of all the pawns. It all must be purified.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's fucking do this. Alright. So yeah, normally it'd be a big problem if we didn't have the flamethrower. Ho ho ho! But boy do we ever! He didn't even introduce himself, technically. His health bar indicates that his name is Andrei, but... yeah, I like the fact that he just goes Warframe and comes down here ready for a fight, and if you have the flamethrower, it's just a complete pushover. As it logically would be, because getting close with a flamethrower is a terrible fucking idea. Oh, man. Ptolemy Rod Blade. Interesting. Alright, I'll take that. Andrei? More like Ondre. Haha! Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, Dark Thaumaturgy Fires of the Inferno. Interesting. Alright.
Be at peace, kindred. You stand amongst friends now.
Really? Your agents of the Giovanni stronghold weren't so friendly. Yeah, very surprised to see Ming Zhao here.
Indeed. The Chang brothers, my greatest agents, undone by the young soldier of LaCroix. It was obvious your path was greater than I or he had anticipated.
You actually sound impressed.
I am impressed, kindred. That is why I've come to reveal to you the truth, so that you may see that you are not the fist of LaCroix, but the hand that will put the final events of this war into motion.
I see. So, how did our paths come to converge here?
I watch and wait for the time my path is meant to cross another. The how of it shall be more clear in a moment.
So we're about to have a very important plot twist here. Don't try anything fast.
No need for alarm, Kindred. I come as a friend.
Does this have to do with what the Chang brothers said about the Alliance?
We did have an arrangement, LaCroix and I. A mutually beneficial pact to drive the lesser factions from the city.
So what happened?
LaCroix's zeal in recovering the Ankaran sarcophagus has been to the exclusion of many relationships, mine included. And I, like yourself, have been used by him in his desperate quest for power.
I like how we're gonna have this homeless guy just walking right by us. You'd very easily hear us talking about, like, esoteric vampire lore and, like, conspiracies and such. But, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so how did he use you?
LaCroix feared Alistair Grout, the Malkavian primogen, for the cursed insight of his bloodline was strong and brought him uncomfortably close to the truth about LaCroix's ambitions.
And so?
LaCroix saw an opportunity to rid himself of two problems, a hardened rebel leader and a problematic primogen, in one fell stroke. And, as you can see, I was integral to his plan.
Oh! Also, I saw that. We saw the mesh for the model. And again, yeah, we got someone changing shape right in front of another homeless person. So, things are beginning to make sense. But yeah, why did you agree to do it?
LaCroix convinced me that an alliance with the Camarilla could strengthen the position of the Kuei Jin. And so, with my help, your prince framed Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout.
Okay, so crafty little trick by the Kuei Jin, taking someone else's form. And again, this isn't something we're trained to expect, but in the context of the world of darkness, does fit right in, because the Kuei Jin are supposed to be kind of inscrutable from the player character's perspective, and we're not familiar with everything they can do. So this is actually a good plot twist, and also it fits because Nines was acting very odd coming out of Grout's mansion, and it doesn't really make sense that he was there in the first place. So yeah, you were the one I saw there.
Yes, you were made to be the witness. For your political naivete put your word beyond reproach. No one would believe you devised such a story. LaCroix used you and once again turned a problem to his advantage.
Let's see. Smart. So why are you questioning the Alliance now?
Our dealings with LaCroix have put his integrity into question. He has become careless. His desire for the sarcophagus seems to have superseded all other concerns, including political discretion.
Go on.
It is obvious to me that he wishes to obtain it, only so that he might use its power against those who would oppose him. If he betrays his own kind in these pursuits, can I trust him to honor our allegiances? Can you?
I see your point. But why do you care about what happens to me?
You need to understand that you are a liability, Kindred. Once LaCroix finds the right moment, you will be disposed of, just as he did with Alistair Grout, Mr. Rodriguez, your sire, and countless others.
Right. Well, if the rumors about the sarcophagus are true, it's not gonna matter.
Hear these words, Kindred. The sarcophagus is sealed against the ages. Only the proper key will break this seal. That key now lies safely in Kuei Jin hands.
Oh.
Your prince's prize cannot be had without it.
And the other shoe drops. Alright. Well, thanks for your honesty, Ming Zhao.
I hope you recognize my sincerity, Kindred. I would like to see you reach your destination before your path is cut short. I hope when next we meet, it is again as friends.
We'll see. Later. Alright. So, that is quite the interesting little bit of plot there. So, this alliance between the Kuei Jin and LaCroix seems to be legit as part of a larger gambit to get the sarcophagus, but now the prince is starting to act unhinged, which indeed is something that he's been shown in his office, and she's willing to break the alliance, or at the very least reveal to us, very least willing to show her hand to us, how she did this, and why, what she was getting out of it, and what all the pieces, basically show us the missing pieces that we needed to get the rest of the picture. There's still a few other wrinkles here and there, but we are very close to the end of the game, but since Twitch is being an absolute bastard tonight, yeah, fish is no food, friend, fish is food. Yeah, Twitch is being an absolute bastard, so we will call it here, and it's after midnight anyway. We should be able to wrap this up next week. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night. I apologize for the stream just constantly shitting the bed. With any luck, this will be sorted out next time. No stream tomorrow night. Unfortunately, got some stuff to sort out. Secret Talk with Vampire Societies for Homeless Guys is just Tuesday's hallucinations. Yeah, it's very surreal having this conversation with chat that's a few minutes behind. But yeah. Yeah, no stream tomorrow night. We'll be back to this next week, and we'll be doing some Teardown DLC the following Sunday, and I'll also have the poll up for the next stream game. The theme is going to be Points of Failure. Got a few games lined up that I really, really like, but for a few flaws, but there's one in particular that kind of brings it down and makes it worth talking about in detail. But yeah, have a good night, everyone, and thanks for coming in. See you next time.